Hello and welcome to the Vail Daily's On the Hill on a Sunday, the 29th of July. I'm your host, John LaConte, joined by daily editor Krista Driscoll.
Hey there.
We're out on the Colorado River right now where, despite this being a low water year, we're actually seeing some pretty high flows right now. Krista, you were out here earlier this month, right?
Yeah, so on the 4th of July, it was below 700 CFS, and today we're riding at about 1470.
Yeah, interesting dynamic about what's happened with water calls lower downriver from entities that have water rights down there. They're requiring more water, so that means the dams higher up on the Colorado are having to put more water into the river, and what that means for rafters is more fun out here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit longer season due to that. I mean, it's not great news in terms of water needs, but it's you know, they're releasing from Green Mountain right now, which is where a lot of this water is coming from. That's why it's keeping it so high. If we pan around here, you can see normally there's a bunch of sandbars and cobble bars that are visible here in this bend in the river, but they're all submerged right now. And generally this late in July, you wouldn't see flows like this, but it's just a function of where we're at with water this year.
We put in at the pump house, and we'll be running it down to about the Radium Hot Springs area. Pretty popular section, and we saw a lot of boaters out there. I think the word's starting to get out that flows are up.
Yeah, for sure. It's been pretty crowded on the weekends, but there's plenty of river for everybody.
When would you say you started to see it come up? Over the last...
About two weeks ago,
yeah.
I think. I'm not exactly sure the dates of when they started draining, but they started up high with Dillon Reservoir, and a few weeks ago they even closed the boat launch at the Frisco Marina because the water's already so low in the Dillon Reservoir because they had to call it down to Green Mountain and then call it down further.
Right, and then another contributing factor could be the work being done in Kremling on that Olford reservoir.
Yeah,
right.
So they've drained that one down pretty far to do repairs or construction on the dam. So.
Right. So that construction also means they gotta lower the level, which means more water in the river here. And yeah, it's probably about maybe 11 a.m. right now, and gonna end up being a pretty busy day out here. We already saw some anglers. You kind of got to get the angling in earlier in the day before the water temperatures get too high. When it gets into the high 60s, they say not healthy for the fish. If you do catch one and then you release it into warmer water, the fish has a hard time surviving. So yeah, these earlier hours are kind of the prime time for the different recreational uses. I can see these guys here are fishing out of their boat. Yeah, at this level, what do you think this will take from pump house to Radium? A couple hours?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to rush it. You want to stop and jump some cliffs and sit in hot springs and, you know.
Enjoy it, yeah. Some of these sheer rock features here, some of this sandstone creates some nice cliffs, and we'll be heading over there. And that's that Radium Hot Springs area. It's an area we visit on the hill frequently in the summers for cliff jumping.
How's that water, John?
Right, I just flipped it, gave a little advice to my man Stuart Clark here. He's eyeing it up. No pressure, Stuart. Oh yeah. Yeah, Stuart! Remember, always jump at your own risk. You can see the sign here. Severe injuries, vertebrae fractures, joint dislocation, muscle and ligament damage, and severe bruising. Definitely have had the severe bruising in the past. Always a good time out here. Thanks so much for tuning into the Vail Daily's On the Hill from the Radium Hot Springs. I'm your host, John LaConte, signing off. We'll see you later.